Yo, this is Senior G telling you to tap in on Sundays to the Philosophy Show. Live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on SoldierByBlood.com. Home of underground entertainment and the voice of the movement.
Make sure you tune in to the Philosophy Show, where all you have to do is pay for attention, and you just might learn something. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, Tar Music, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
You probably won't have it perfect. You'll get to the beach and it'll rain. It's okay. Hour later, the sun come out.
Yeah. Here to have some fun again. Yeah. All right. Shake it, but don't break it. Put your hands on your hip and let your back go slip. Shake it, but don't break it. Put your hands on your hip and let your back go slip. It's okay now. It's okay now. It's okay now. It's okay. Help's on the way now. There's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay.
I make my family tighter. Granny sugar bad man, daddy's off rider. Cousin got hepatitis. Me, I'm out of it. Ain't a whole lot funny. Went from being all good to back to borrowing money. Never thought I'd borrow sugar. Shame is a thing that hard time will do to you. Guard the mailbox on the first, we gotta go to church. Mama frying fish, smell the sit on my shirt. Hood is still cool, heaven is so close. Hell is too hot, praying where we not. Satisfied for citizens, got the courage to finish. So far from timid, the sky is the limit.
It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay.
Somebody pray for me. How'd you come to this? Life can take you on a trip that may be hit or miss. Friends are good faith, kids are on and gone. Good or bad, nothing ever lasts long. Shot a crown, hoping that it knocks me out. Life seems empty without a screaming crowd. I feel abandoned, but I'm gonna keep on rapping. No matter what happens, I'm gonna keep standing. They can't kill my spirit, God got my soul. Hold on tight, not gonna let go. I've been so kind, I deserve better. Having a hard time, but keeping me together.
It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay. Say hey, say oh, yeah. Say oh, say hey, say oh. I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. It's okay, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay.
Yeah. Welcome to
The Philosophy Show.
I ain't got my piece of paper, that's why. I'm feeling so good today. It's 12:30 here in the Lou. Welcome to the Philosophy Show. Hope y'all ready to open up your minds and ready to talk philosophies. I'm the Don.
You know what I'm saying?
We got the council. What we got? Green Girl. We got Daddy Rich. They handling some business today. So we got our peoples in the house that's gonna help hold them down with the council. We got Mary and we got Centauri in the motherfucking place to be. We got Hubby too. Hubby, what's your name? Man?
My name Willow.
Willow. We got Willow. So they gonna be helping us with the council today, man, because we got a lot to talk about. But first, we gonna talk with Centauri, our special guest today. Won't you talk to our supporters and our fans and let them know what you do?
Hello, by the way. My name is Sentari. What I do, I sing, I rap, but I call myself an entertainer because I could do more than just sing and rap, like musically. So, like, I'm an entertainer, so that's what I do, and I do it best, you know what I mean?
I feel you. I done heard your shit. You definitely do it. I like your shit.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I like your swag. I like all of it. I had a question for you. Like, which one do you like more, rapping or the R&B?
R&B, because I do like I don't really just do R&B like neo soul, because I feel like that's more of like me speaking more on a higher level than what I say in a rap. Like 9 times out of 10, it's some empowerment, extra empowerment when I sing. Like it gives, like I can really go in that element the way I want to.
All right. So, well, you say you really want to get into that element. You can, I know St. Floyd want to ask some questions too. I can't, like, listening to you do both. Mm-hmm. You like, I'm gonna say Deion Sanders in sports.
Yeah. She didn't say that.
I'm with you on that shit, man. Cause I'm like, I swear, hey, I don't know. I'm really into the underground scene, and when I hear some good shit, boy, it's just like what you call it. It's like heaven. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like heaven. So thank you, and keep going too. You know what I'm saying? We got you in the future thoughts of what we got going on. So don't think we don't. All day. St. Floyd.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, nice to meet you. Seeing you all on the stage, hit up and stuff, but as an artist myself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And these days, what? Do you write all your music?
Yeah, I do.
So, what separates you from a lot of artists, the women that's coming up now?
What separates me is that I bring originality to it. Like, I don't consider me rapping like these females. I rap like a dude. Like, to me, that's how I come with it. Like, I'm a tomboy at heart. So, like, I feel like that's what sets me. Like, I'm not no street female. I'm not no not no female that talk what they talk, but I'm raw as shit. And that's what, like, sets me apart, because I'm raw. Like, because I'm organically me, and I talk about my life. Like, I don't talk about this and that. I talk about myself. And I'm just that about, everything I rap about and everything I sing, it just shows, like, she's raw, man. Like, you can't doubt that she ain't raw. And that's what sets me apart, because I feel like the other girls, they try to get in the lane. Me, I stay at home, stay with me, you know what I mean? That's what I do.
And you know this, man.
All right. So before we get into this topic today, because I think it's gonna be a good topic for you, for you and your mother. And what's the team name? Do y'all have a team name?
We're working on that right now.
Okay.
Me and hubby and Sentari. Well, her real name is Brooklyn.
Okay.
We're getting ready to start our own company centered around just her.
Okay.
And right now we're working on ideas of a name, but we haven't really, pinpointed the name just yet. So we're working on it.
Cool. Y'all will come up with something.
Sentari, very beautiful. That's the concept I would
Yeah.
Sentari.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Incorporate.
yeah, but then
Because
also
the name
LLC.
is, it just sets its own
So
tone.
talk about the name if y'all don't mind. What does it mean?
well, for one thing, and this is something that she taught me. One of the phrase you've already heard her say it organically. It just naturally happens. I've never been the one to try to force anything to happen or make anything to happen. I've always depended on my high power to show me which direction, I want to see where he's working. And then that's the direction I go in. So naturally, so organic has to be a part of it. And then hubby, he came up with growth and development. So he walks in one Sunday, I got it. Growth and development. And we looked at him like, what? So we was like, okay. And then I was like, well, what about organic growth and development? So right now, that's what we're thinking we're going to name the entertainment company. We're just not sure yet. We got to get our LLCs, which we're going to do that at the beginning of the year. We're taking a break from December to April to regroup, revamp, and figure out where we want to go, from here. So that's pretty much what we came up with as a team.
Okay. Now the name Centauri.
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
It's actually my middle name. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah. When I was pregnant with her, I watched a lot of sci-fi. So I watched the sci-fi. I've always done stuff. It's like if I'm concentrating on something, I'm focusing only on that. So I would watch the Sci-Fi Channel, and there was a show called Babylon 5. And they had some aliens that were called the Centaurs, and they came from the planet Centauri. So I'm thinking, I like that name. And then the name Brooklyn, which her name is Brooklyn Sentari, I came up with the name of Brooklyn when I was pregnant with her, because I said one day she's going to be a star. I just felt it, And so that's how we came up with the name Sentari. And then when she was like 6 months old, she was in a walker, and we was going to go somewhere. My cousin, he was in there with me, and I wasn't paying attention. But Lauren Hill's Doo-Wop was playing the video on BET. And all of a sudden he said, Mandy, because my name is Mary Amanda, so my nickname is Mandy. He said, Mandy, look. And she's sitting in the walker, and she's humming the notes, and she's hitting every note and moving with them, but she couldn't talk yet. And I looked and I'm like, oh my God, look at her. Yeah, so I already knew it was in her.
Yeah.
It was in her.
The reason why.
There's oh no.
But the reason why I chose Sentari, because I don't know, as I was growing up, I knew, but the first time I knew I could sing, I was 4 years old, and I ain't gonna lie, I remember, singing and stuff to myself, and I knew, and I tried to tell, my past people about it, but they kind of overlooked it. So as I grew, it came about. But what made me cause I kept on when I moved here, I kept telling my mom, I'm like, what about this name? And she was like, no. I came up with so many names before I really, what made me choose that, because I feel like that was something a part of me, and it gave me a clean slate, and being Superman, Clark Kent. I feel like Brooklyn is Clark Kent, and then Sentari is the superhero. It's the motherfucker that just be, doing the shit that Brooklyn ain't got no business doing. So she the bad guy. So I point, but I'm not the bad guy. But it's just Sentari just fit.
Yeah, it do.
And then it just
hard.
like, you know, and when she told me how I got it, it just felt like I already feel like that anyway. Like I feel alien,
Yeah,
you
she
know, feel like
does.
an alien. I don't feel like, you know, because you know, everybody should feel like that, you know. But for me, it just like it hit. I'm like, I'm gonna be the alien then, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be the motherfucker when they see me, they be like, who the fuck? What the fuck? Where the fuck? Like, I don't want to be like I'm made from this earth type shit. So that's how Sentari came to, you know, I picked it.
I got you. Sentari from Babylon 5, the world. All right, hey, we got some people on our messenger. They say, who was it? Doc Dillinger. He said, hey, Miss Sentari, what's up? Mom and Pops in the building.
What's up, Doc?
What up?
He said, named after a planet, she's the world. He said, what up, Sane?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Doc Dillinger, man.
Yes, it.
All right, y'all. We gonna go ahead because y'all already prepping what we about to even talk about anyway. So I'm gonna say last show we discussed frenemies. So if y'all wanna check that out, that was like our 100th episode too. So shout out to that. Shout out to everybody who support the cause, man. BGN and all the supporters that come with that, man. I'm just very, very, very happy right now. I know I'm a little tired because I had a show yesterday. Shout out to Paul, Mike, and everybody who came out. St. Floyd, man. It was fucking, yeah.
I caught the live. It was live.
Yeah, it was live. Shout out to 25 to Life, man. Shout out to, there's a lot of people, man, that I gotta thank. Y'all know who y'all are. Ray Lay Down the Truth, Rob Rico.
Support your local artists.
Man, support your local artists, support your local everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially the real shit, man. But we gonna talk about some of that, man. But today, man, we're gonna talk about what is your story? Like, what's your story? So, we're gonna start with you, Sentari. What's your story?
Well, my story, it started like when I was young. Like, I ain't never really had a normal childhood. Like, I don't say that it was my fault or anyone's fault, because I say life is life. You know, my journey, it was meant to be what it was meant to be. But I ended up being taken away from my mom, you know, when I was 3, going on 4. Moved in with my dad, you know, basically my dad got custody of me. And I love my dad to death. Like that's my dog. Like, but growing up, like, I say I was the rebel. So I got most of the punishments but it was just like, you know, like you don't punish a child, you punish a child, but you don't do the extra shit. So I was just basically all through my life, like, you know, get in trouble, get in the most fucking worst ass fucking punishments type shit. But I never really, like, growing up now, saying, me being now, I'm not gonna, you know, be like, oh, he didn't, no. That's the father, he only knew what he knew. He only did what he thought he was supposed to do, what he could. But it, you know, it turned me to an outcast growing up, you know, in school. You know, wasn't the prettiest motherfucker growing up. My dad used to cut my hair, you know, he'll say it humbled me. But, you know, it did. Because, like, you know, I feel like he didn't want me to give a fuck about my outer appearance. Like, he didn't want me to focus on what other females focused on to these days. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, he did what he had to do as a father. Like, to me, that's why, like, you know, now, like, I'm like, I kind of understand, because growing up on my own, I can see why he did what he did. Because, like, it don't matter if you're pretty or you're ugly. This life is you know, and, you know, but I ended up moving out at 18, you know, started over, called my mama, moved up here, you know.
And where were you at?
I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's
wow.
Yeah, because I'm from Kentucky.
Straight up?
And,
Yes. Wow.
And I moved. I called my mama, like, I was at a friend's house. I was going from friend house. I didn't have nowhere to go. I was home. Like, I almost went back to my dad's house, but, like, something told me, like, no, it wasn't something. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting in the back. They didn't even know I was back there. I was sitting on the log, and I'm like, where the fuck I'm gonna go? I was like, man, I was finna knock on that door. As soon as they called me, my friend called me, she was like, you wanna spend the night with me? And I chose to spend the night with my friend. And I was going to her friend, then to my other friend, then my friend Jazz. And we all worked at the same place. I was working at the same time. I was working at Kroger's and shit. And so...
Wait a minute, Kroger's.
Yeah, I was working at Kroger's.
Down south.
Wait a minute, here?
No,
in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
I'm like Kroger's. They still got Kroger's.
Rule of food.
Kentucky.
Rule of food, we heard now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My bad.
I was on the couch on Facebook, you know what I mean, and looked her up, told her I was out, wanted to move over here.
And I didn't see it right away. And then a few days later, I'm like, what the fuck? Because she had been on social media, you know. She wasn't allowed to be on social media.
My dad knew, like that, and he was preaching too, so.
He's preaching, yeah.
He was like that. He wouldn't, you couldn't see no boys, you couldn't go nowhere, you go to school, come home, all that shit. Like, you better, you know, and whatever. But I called her, I texted her, told her, my granny, shout out to my granny. On her side, her mom. And,
she woke me up at 1:30 in the morning, my wife. And it's still pretty church about to this day. And she said, let's go get my baby.
Let's go get my baby.
My baby be right on bus station. I said, who? She said, Brooklyn. I said, let's go. It was snow on the ground. And we live in Cahokia Heights, which is called Cahokia Heights.
We was living in Granite.
We was living in Granite City. And went and got her baby. And her baby was standing right there, and man, I saw my baby, my wife, her whole demeanor. It's changed. And she been trying to, we went through years and years trying to get her.
Yeah.
Our daddy kept moving from state to state. Every time we tried to get custody.
Oklahoma, you name it, you know.
Yeah, he kept jumping around. So
that made it hard.
That made it hard. So we got that chance. When it got to the top, when I got her, man, my wife, whole life changed. Our relationship changed. And I'm sorry.
You're okay, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It just brings back so many memories.
It does.
She bring a lot of happiness in my household, in my wife's soul, in my soul. Because we got a combined family.
Yes, we do.
We got a combined family. And my sons and my kids took her through a whole lot of problems. But it's about Sentari tonight. But thank you. I welcome you. I love you.
I love you too.
And then you still have our ups and downs in the family.
Because they the same sign.
Same sign.
And their birthdays is 2 days apart.
2 days apart.
No Aries.
I love her. That's my baby. That's my baby. At the end of the day, that's my baby. We don't get along all the time. That's my baby. Seriously. For real.
You got some more to say? I got some more questions. You don't gotta, you know, if you want, say as much as you want to say, but you don't gotta tell everything.
I ain't gonna tell everything. I just want to finish up to how, like, I started this music stuff. Like, I guess, like, cause growing up, you know, my sister, you know, she was on The Voice.
Yeah, she got a sister was on The Voice.
Yeah. Her name's Cheyenne Jones. Like we ain't got no beef nothing like that, but everybody like around cause we both could sing. You know, made that competition, so it made me not want to do music no more. So when I moved here, like, I was not focused on no fucking music. I was in that I was like, I don't want no competition. I don't want nobody thinking that I'm just doing music to copy her or do this or that. But, you know, It's crazy, like, you know how you say, I don't want to do something, you find yourself doing it regardless. Like, you say you don't want to, you find yourself listening to these, doing that, and by the time, that's when I met my baby daddy, and I ain't gonna lie, I got in the Nelly Institute, because she was just like, you doing this, I don't know why you going to school for fashion. And you used to be going to school for music, but what I thought being 18, going on 19, I thought, you know, I was just going, you know, go to music school, be in the studio, boom, boom, boom. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Like, but I, you know, when it took the little degree for the producer just to do that, you know, but, you know, how it went, everybody got the scoop that I could, you know, I had a talent. And so, like, I was in a student room in the classroom. Plus, I was dealing with my situation with my baby daddy. He was not a protective possessive. Like, he didn't like me going. So, like, you know, I chose the dude. You know what I mean? Ended up getting pregnant by my kid. You know, and then ended up not being with him because, like, I dropped out of school, was with him and all that. And, like, it took me, like, a couple years, I ain't gonna lie. But what made me actually, like, want to get back into this, it took my sister, Juicy, to pass away. It took that because me and her did a song way before, like, I got pregnant, whatever, with my uncle. And I never thought about the song in years, like, until, like, she passed away, and my stepbrother Willow, he kept asking about the song. And so my uncle, he mastered it for me, whatever. And he dropped it. And that's what really got me, like, in it. But then I was still telling my mama, I don't know. What, you know what I mean? Until my uncle called me out the blue, and he was like, I got something for you. And he came in town, he bought me a whole studio. Like, and and when he bought me that studio, he bought me the little microphone, the interface, got the laptop, he got the little mic stand, all that, got everything. Got it in, you know, I'm like, I got my own studio. And I just said, I'm finna get the fuck up. All this shit. So that was a sign.
That was the most high.
That was the sign. So that's what put me back in this shit. And it took me, and this happened this year, actually. And so, like, when I say, like, it took me this year to really be like, this is what I want to do. But, you know, without, even with the ups and downs and all that, I feel like this is the only way I can have my voice. Only way I can tell what the fuck I want to tell. Even though people might think, oh, who she thinks she is talking her shit. But I feel like, shit, I went through a lot. I deserve that shit. I deserve to talk my shit how I talk. So that's what, like, when he gave me that.
Talk that shit, man. I like it. Hey, Bird on her say, what's poppin', players? I'm thinking somebody trying to call in, but they not. Either they got the wrong number or something going on with the phone. I'ma just think right now they got the wrong number. But y'all can hit us up at 314-339-9759 here on the Philosophy Show, man. We finna go to a quick break, man. We still got some more questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and play one of my favorite songs of yours. That Debbie on the Block.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that before we go into it?
Yeah. Debbie on the Block, basically, obviously, is I got it from Friday. Like, you know, and my favorite character on Friday is Debbie. Like, you know, how she carried, like, you know, she's the girl on the block that niggas want to smash, but niggas can't smash. Like, you really can't get close to her. You can't even, like, you can't even approach her. Like, so it's just like Debbie on the block. Like, she don't give a fuck if you, like, she gonna stand up to you. Like, I feel like that's me. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I represent, like, in real life and on the booth. Like, you know, I'm not just hurt.
Yeah. All right, we're about to go to that Debbie on the block, y'all. We'll be right back on the Philosophy Show.
From the ghetto. From the ghetto. From the ghetto. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block, and I make the block hot, yeah, yeah. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. You are not a with a problem. Bet your nigga give me top. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. Bitch, I can't be stopped, yeah, yeah. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. Nigga gonna lick me like a lollipop. I've been training for years. You can't take my shit. Yeah, it's crystal clear. I am the blueprint. You can't fake the shit. I'm a mystery. It'll be a cold day in here before you get to me. This game is sneaky. Gotta watch out for your enemies. Be quiet, they might be listening. I'm Superwoman, I'ma go in different dimensions. Stab me with a knife, I'ma stab you with these benches. Bet your nigga give me top. I got it so wet, got him sweating like a pop. Pussies never had no motions, bitches stank like they twat. I'm a real hard knock, bitches playing hide to seek. I'ma hit them with the walk Poland. Hey, I'ma start right. Debo see me, bitch, I'm fucking fighting. I don't care, he ain't my bitch. I don't suck on chapstick, bitch. I'm the cookie, you be lying if you don't need no milk. I'm hot and spicy, bitch, you catch my drift. Yeah, I got some sexy lips. Bitch, I'm Debbie, you know what it is. I put that on my key. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block, and I make the block hot, yeah. Yeah, I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. You are not a with a problem. Bet your nigga give me top. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. Bitch, I can't be stopped. Yeah, yeah. I'm from the ghetto, but I'm Debbie on the block. Nigga gonna lick me like a lollipop. He gonna lick me like a lollipop. He gonna lick me like a lollipop. Pop. Make the party jump. Gonna lick me like a lollipop. Yeah.
You ready, green girl? Hold on, let me get you on the mic. Let me get you on the microphone. Can you hear me?
Me?
All right, we can hear you now. All right, y'all.
Okay, hi.
Hello.
This green girl, she normally be in the station, but you know, she prepping. She be busy, but she called in. That's what I'm talking about with the council, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing today?
Okay.
Good.
Good, I'm good. Just over here trying to get a couple orders ready for tonight. Nice to meet you. And Tweezy, you were about to get me caught up with what we talking about today.
Oh yeah. First of all, we got Centauri in the building. I'm gonna call up Prime Time. That's my nickname for her. But she do R&B and hip hop, or what? No, you say neo soul. She do neo soul and hip hop.
I know that's right.
And she's very, very dope. She will be in the showcase November 1st, and I'm rooting for her. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Right. I'm rooting for her.
You know, we don't never give a fuck about no one. What nobody saying. Well, if you don't know nothing else about the people in this group, well, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You hear me? So we asked her a few questions, but you are very welcome to ask her some questions. And she told a story. I don't know if you heard her tell her story, but pretty deep, man. It's some deep, man. I wish you was in house to, this
Yeah.
a good one. It's a good one.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is with me. It's break time all the time. Break
We
time all
already
the
know
time.
what it is.
The greatness that comes out of a deep story, that's generally how it works. So I'm not sure what your journey is, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like you're benefiting from whatever it is you had to learn and grow from.
Yes.
So that is a wonderful blessing in itself. And I would love for you to follow me so I can get familiar with your music.
Okay, yeah.
Most definitely.
Definitely. I'm definitely open, lady. I'm definitely open. Where we at in the stories? Who else
Well,
is going on? What's up?
I wanna go with Mary. I wanna hear Mary's story.
Okay.
Hold on, is it which Mary we talking about?
I'm Sentari's mother.
Okay. Hi, Miss Mary. How are you?
Okay, I think I already follow you.
Okay, that's even better. That's even better. Now we gotta get together and get a picture. I love that.
Yes. Well, I was born in Paducah, Kentucky. Yes, to my father and mother who were in high school in the 1970s. I was born in 1970. That was my dad's senior year, my mom's junior year. So, back in the day, older people didn't believe the younger people knew how to raise kids. Yeah, so pretty much my grandmother, my dad's mother, took me and she raised me. And when I tell you that woman raised me, she raised me. I was so spoiled. I had everything a little girl could want for, because I think her and my grandfather did that to try to replace the fact that my father and mother weren't supporting me. Now my dad, he was in the house. We grew up like brothers and sisters. He was so spoiled, I like to say, that his own parents raised his own kid for him, because that's how spoiled he was too. But growing up, like I said, I had the best of the world or whatever, but I always noticed that something was missing inside of me. I liked it, but I didn't want it. I was always that deep thinking child, like at 5 years old, where do I belong? That type of child. And my grandma, she was a Methodist and she was in church and everything. And she would take me to church, but we had a Baptist church across the street. And this church was bumping, so I couldn't wait to get home to sit on the porch swing and be looking over there like, oh, I just want to go over there so bad. Here I am, 5 years old. Ooh, because I felt the Most High drawing me even back then, And I remember sitting there, and I'm like, where do I belong? I want to go over there. And this lady walks up the sidewalk, and she knew me. And she says, "Little Mandy, do you want to go to church with me?" And I was like, yeah. Well, she was my grandfather's cousin. I didn't even know it. So I started going to this church at 5 years old, and I joined the church by myself at 5 years old. I've always sung. I sung a lot. I'll be around the record player singing Natalie Cole. So I was an old school singer. I've always liked old school music because that was the era I grew up in. Chaka Khan, I loved it. But anyway, so the choir at church, I wanted to be in it. But they had an age limit. You had to be 8 years old before you could join it. And they let me join that choir at 5 years old, which made all the older girls pissed off and mad. But I joined that choir at 5 years old. And I stayed a member of that church till I was like 18 years old before I branched out on my own, to find my own way, My mom, she was in my life, but she was from Paducah too, but she moved up to this way. So as a kid, I always traveled backwards and forth and my parents, they got married while my mom was pregnant with me, but they separated when I was 3 months old.
Wow.
Yes. And so my mom moved up this way, but my dad would bring me backwards and forth to Madison and Venice, Illinois side, to see my mom. So I was always familiar with this area, and I always visited it throughout the summers. But then I got sidetracked by men because, I I was empty. So I did seek out other things, trying to fill the void, and it just would never work. And I ended up, after all that, being heartbroken, giving up on myself, just saying F it really, and I ended up on drugs. And I ended up on drugs for at least, off and on, I would say it was like 5 years, and then I quit cold turkey when I got pregnant with her. Because I was praying, Lord, I don't, this is not me. You know, I wanted to get back to the old me. Not knowing that I never could get back there, but on the other side, there would be a better me, you know, from the experiences I was going through. But I ended up pregnant with Sentari. And my grandmama always said I couldn't have kids. I was 27 years old. And I went to the doctor, and I was like, God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to stop using drugs? And when they told me I was pregnant with that child, I said, that's how I'm going to do it. And I quit cold turkey.
Wow, that's tight.
For 3 years. Yes. But then, you know, slipping back and forth, hanging around them old people, which I know now you can't do that. I ended up back on it, you know. And my grandmother, she lived in a house that was like maybe about, well, it was a historical site in the city of Paducah. It even had like an outhouse in the back, which they used it for like to house bikes and stuff, because the toilet wasn't there or nothing. But after I had Sentari, you know, we lived there for 3 years, and then I took her to get her physical for Head Start, and she was diagnosed with lead poisoning, and she got it from the house. So back then, Kentucky didn't have nothing in place like the major cities do. You know, for that, it was new to them. They had just started that. So being that I didn't understand it, one, and that I was on drugs, two, I didn't take it serious. So I ended up losing her for medical neglect. And then I spiraled out of control. You know, spiraled out of control for, I guess, the next 10 plus more years, you know. But I always knew that I wasn't going to stay that way. And I would tell people, one day I'm going to get myself together, and they would laugh at me. Yeah, right, even my own family, you know. But I knew that God loved me too much to let me stay like that. Because from the age of 5, he was my teacher. I always had his voice in my ear. Because I was raised with my grandparents. They didn't really teach me anything. I saw them working, so that was good. But as far as stuff about life, you know, it was always him whispering in my ear, do this, do that. Even to this day, you know. And I remember saying that I was ready. I had had one more. I had had my second son, and I was pregnant with my third child. And that's when I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. And what I noticed was, by me leaving the drugs alone, the drugs started chasing me. And I'm like, I'm on to something. So I prayed about it, and I ended up going into labor, and my son was breech. So Kentucky, Paducah didn't have in the hospital the things that they needed, so they put me in the ambulance and sent me to Carbondale, Illinois. And while I was in the hospital, my mom called me and said, you're not going back there, you're coming here. And I was like, huh? She said, yeah, you're coming here, because, you know, in my mind, I was the way I was because it was my parents' fault. I was the way I was because I didn't have a relationship with my mother. So I thought, okay, let's do this and everything gonna change. So I ended up moving here. I moved to Venice, was living with her, and I ended up using. And when I used, I didn't keep going though. I said, wait a minute, she's not the problem, I am. So I ended up going with a cousin, and I ended up talking to her, and I said, I want some help. So she ended up taking me where I needed to go, because I was taught, because I had been in the program, NA, and all that back home, but I went because it was me seeking it out, and I was curious. But I was really ready to do the work. And for a matter of fact, when I moved here, I stayed clean for like 6 months. And I was doing outpatient, but my plan was to go into treatment. But my counselor was like, oh, you don't need treatment. So I really believe I sabotaged it so I could go, or it was just supposed to be that way. So I ended up going to treatment, and I wanted to do 90 days. But the director comes to me and says, Snorton, we need a bed, because that's my maiden name. And I'm like, what you mean you need a bed? She says, time for you to go. I said, I said, I'm supposed to be doing 45 days. 90 days. I'm not going nowhere. She said, you're ready. She said, you can't be scared to get back out there. And, you know, and I'm going to pull him in on this because this is a God thing. And while I was in treatment, I called myself liking this guy. You know, it's always, yeah. And this guy had got out before me. And he had went to a halfway house called the Arch House in Granite City, Illinois. And I would call, and this guy would answer the phone. And I would say, oh, no, he's not here. And, you know, every time I called, I heard this voice. But when I got out of treatment, I ended up in Granite City in an Oxford house. It was a transitional house for women, you know. And I remember going to my first NA meeting, and I heard this voice say, hi, my name is Willie B. And I said, that's the voice on the phone. So, and, you know, and then the thing is, what the fuck is that? Yeah. So I'd been talking to him the whole time and didn't know who he was.
Wow.
Not to mention when I saw him, I remember him from when I went to outpatient. I would be out there on smoke breaks and this guy would be looking at me like his. It was him. It was him. Okay? So
Willie B.
Yeah, Willie B. So after that, you know, after the meetings, we would all be out there smoking and talking. And all of a sudden, I look out the corner of my eye one night, and he looking me up and down. And I looked at this man and said, I don't know what the fuck you looking at, because I'm not looking for no relationship. That's how serious I was about my life.
Right,
but because we was in the same circle, we would see each other all the time.
Oh,
so 6 months later, I realized he was cute. But to make a long story short, I was a hairstylist in Kentucky.
Okay.
I thought I had ruined that with the drug use and stuff. I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah.
And I moved here and ended up working at McDonald's. Had never worked fast food in my life, but I had to do what I had to do. But I was going to go back to school because I didn't want to do hair. But then my family kept saying, why? You're so good at it. Just do it. So I got my license. I transferred Kentucky to Illinois. And I ended up working at a Fantastic Sam's. Then I ended up managing it. And I'm telling you, I learned a lot. And I was there for 9 years. And then I finally went back out on my own.
You it's time to go.
It was time to go, you know. But after that, you know, I'm just, and the whole time she's with her dad. You know what I'm saying? And we're communicating, but we're not communicating. Because too much communication cut off communication.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they felt like when she talked to me, she changed. But that was just the joy in her heart. That was just her being happy, you know. And, yeah, we would go back to Kentucky when she was there, and we would visit and have visits and stuff like that. We would send clothes. You know, I sent clothes for the summer. I sent clothes for the spring. I sent clothes for back to school. Yeah. You know, and every house we moved into, we had a room for her.
Yes,
because I knew that was the only thing in my life. This is how I learned to keep my hands off of stuff with the situation between me and her. My family would be in this ear, in that ear. You know, I'm working on me. I got 2 other boys. You know, I got to get them straight. My mom had one. The other one, my mom had the other one too. But when she moved to Peoria, he ended up in foster care because she couldn't afford to take him. And I wasn't in a position to take him because I was trying to get myself together. You know, and the thing was, God just kept telling me, I got this. You don't say a word. You don't touch nothing. You don't do nothing. I'm going to bring your baby home. And I kept going. You know, I had doubts, but then after a while, I was sure of it. And I don't care what nobody said in my family, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I'm saying to myself, nope, not put my hands on it because God told me not to put my hands on it. And that man worked that out. He worked that out just like he said he would. So that taught me something about my high power. That taught me something about the Most High that can't nobody take from me, you know. But
hold on.
Yeah. But you know, I'm sitting here today, 18 years clean. You know, and I wouldn't go back for nothing in the world. I'm still careful. I still use the tools that I learned because that's how I got where I am. And I feel like on the other end, it has made me a better person. You know, I you know, like the music aspect of it, I sung at church most of the time. But then I did do a little studio work when I was younger. So, you know, when she came, she's in her bedroom. She's talking about fashion school. We looking into Lindenwood and all this. But every time I walk by the bedroom, she be singing and rapping. And I liked what I heard, and I looked at her and I said, you need to do music.
Beautiful.
You need to do music.
Beautiful.
You know, do it. I already knew, you know, her dad sang. He was a singer. Music is in both sides of the family.
You was a gift.
Deep. So
When you
deep.
came, you was a gift.
Yep.
When you called that night, and she woke me up, She said, let's go get my baby. I said, who? She said, Brooklyn. She at the train station. I said, what? I thought she was lying. I was driving Papa Street Bridge.
And the thing about it is,
And there she was.
And the thing about it is, that first night she came home, she was in the bedroom, and I'm thinking, wonder what she in there doing. She was asleep. And I'm looking, and I'm like, and I just started busting out crying because I'm like, she's home, and she was comfortable. It was more like I can rest now, you know. And yeah, we bump heads because I'm a tough love type of person, you know. I don't. From the stuff I went through, I feel like I don't give excuses. There's no need to. I try to be a woman of my word. Yeah, I can get myself into too much at a time and I have to go, oh, well, what are you doing? Yeah. But yeah, we bump heads because I see her from way much more than she can see right now. I can see where she's going with this, you know. And each step of the way, I'm trying to prepare her. And yeah, managing her is quite a challenge because I'm a mother too, you know. So some days she has to tell me, I just want you to be my mom today, not my manager, you know, because I can get obsessed with this because I just want so much for her, you know. But then sometimes she listens to me, she goes, all you see is Sentari, you don't see Brooklyn. I'm like, how can I just see Sentari? I see you too, you know, but we are a team, and she is an excellent artist. I used to meddle with her process, but now I'm like, I ain't gotta even mess with her no more. That girl's so bad. You know, when she come up with Debbie by the Block, I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
Pencil, she wrote 2 years ago. You know, so she writes stuff way in advance, and then she waits for the right moment to where she's feeling it, or she finds the right beat, and I'm like, okay, I trust you. So I don't even mess with that process, but I'm so proud of her. And by working with her, now it gives me a chance to get back into something that I love, which is very hilarious because here I am doing hair, and I always get bored about every 5 years. I have to continuously grow. I just got to make myself better. And I'm like, okay, I said, okay, God, it's about that time again. What's going on? And I have to go down the list of everything in my life if I need to change anything. And I'm like, I don't need to change anything. I love my job. I love my husband. I never will leave him anyway because I don't believe in divorce. I'm a ride or die type of chick. But I'm like, it's something else. And I'm thinking, you know, I used to write plays and stuff for my church, but I loved it. You know, and I've started 3 books and haven't finished them. You know, so I'm like, well, maybe I need to get back into that. So what I said was this. I said, God, I just need something just a little extra to come into my life, just to give me that. I need some extra to add, and here goes the career. And I'm like, whoa! But he did just that.
Sentari.
You know, he opened up doors. We met. I tapped in with James Alexander, NLP. Back in June, she did her first show with them for the Juneteenth. Okay. After that, we just been hitting the ground running, you know. Okay. But I do believe that was a door opened up for a reason, you know. Because then I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met you.
I went backstage. I met Hoogly.
Yeah.
I met
he went to the comedy show.
Entertainer.
Yeah.
I met Mike F. Punk ass. I met.
He liked him, but he didn't get to see him. Because he wouldn't come out the dressing room. So he was, I got a picture of him sitting outside the dressing room like him. But he met DC Young Fly. This
DC
man
Young Fly was
looked
so
at me, DC Young Fly. I said, you got your hands full at home. I said, yeah, you got that right. You know?
Young Fly, that dude was so cool. Man.
I got a homeboy that, and you might see me sharing this stuff, DJ Surplus. We grew up together. You know, he grew up right. Well, he lives in South Carolina, but we grew up together, right across the street from each other. He played for UK. And then he
played with Dallas Cowboys. And Mike Irvin and all them.
Yeah, but he would spin our music and stuff a lot, and he hooked us up with another promoter who had tickets and backstage passes for the comedy show that was here that had Mike Epps. So we got to experience that because his favorite thing is comedy. Okay. So he was it's pretty cool.
Boy, I had so fun. So much fun.
Yeah, he had a good time.
They thought I was tripping.
He was tripping.
Well, that's what he do.
Yeah, that's him.
Green Girl.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is a question for you, and then I want to go to Satori with the same question.
Well, I just gotta let you know, Tweezy, I'm about to have to go hit the oven. So once I'm done, I'm gonna have to depart. I gotta finish up.
Oh, no
I got
problem.
a time that I need to be prepared. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. I'm happy you called in.
Mm-hmm.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All day. Do you like your story?
Do I like my story, my life story?
Yeah.
You know, it's a double fold question. Do I like my current outcome? Yes. Do I think it built character? Yes. You know, with my personal story, there's so many places where I see where I needed guidance and where I needed an understanding of myself, and that's cringy to me. I
Yes.
wish that there was certain values put in me. I sometimes wish that I didn't have to discover certain parts of myself the way I did. So it's like yes and no. Because if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't be who I am.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
at the, yeah, so it's like, yeah, I appreciate it. I do. Can I say I like it? Not necessarily, but did it make me? Oh hell yeah. You wouldn't be dealing with the hustle you dealing with.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And when we call it hustling, when it's really business, you wouldn't have who you have. Like, and I'm still a baby in this. I'm
Yes.
still learning how to cultivate my business. But
Yes.
what I've done in 3 years, you can't sleep on.
All
That's
day.
right.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah. And I want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for allowing me to call in. But let me get in here so I don't mess nothing up.
All right. Go ahead. You know we gotta keep the green girl
Yes.
cannabis caregiver going.
I
Yes.
do appreciate it.
You know it.
Ladies, again, I think Mama Mary, you said you follow me already.
Yeah.
Yes, that's wonderful. Just shoot me a message so I know who I know.
You know I
And that
always
way
get
I
I always
can
buy the drink from you
okay.
every time I see you.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't make a drink.
You don't. That's probably the
Nah, the
other
drinks I
vendor I'm
make, they
thinking about.
private. You gotta
No, you
come
talking about
see me.
Holly.
No, I'm talking about what's her name?
Who?
Ollie?
No,
Huh.
yeah, I'm talking about the other vendor.
Yes, we talking
Yeah.
about somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. So
But
you
yeah.
gotta follow me. I'm Green Girl. I work with THC and CBD. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of
Okay.
that, and I'm always out and about. People usually like to have me at they venues and events. They
Yes.
like to be seen with me, take pictures with me.
Yes.
So definitely follow me.
I will.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right. Well, y'all have a good one.
All right. You
All right.
too. Have a
Bye.
good event.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Centauri,
Yes.
do you like your story?
Yeah, I would say yeah, because my story is like one of them stories that make a person great. Like I agree with what she said because no one wants to go through the things that most people go through.
Man.
No one
Right.
Right.
but I like it because it brought that dog. Like
Yeah.
it brought that hunger. Like I'm not no, like you said, like growing up, I love sports. Like nobody knows that about me. I love sports, and how I look at my life is like that. Like how the extraness they gotta put into what they do. That's the dog in me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it because I have what anybody that could be a star or be anything more in life got. So,
All day. I like it. All right, Mary, I'm gonna ask you a different question.
Okay.
What part of the story of your story you didn't like or you don't like?
I didn't like how I got distracted with drugs.
Yeah.
I don't like that story, and I don't tell people unless a door is open up for me too. So I don't run around. Oh, by the way, I just don't.
Yeah,
I try to use that story just to help other people that is going through the same thing now. So I always wait because like I got clients who either they are struggling with something or most of the time it's my teenage clients and their parents are struggling. So I could come to them for both points of view, where with my experience with my father, with drugs and alcohol, and my experience with myself. Because when I hear a young person say, I'm just giving up on my mama, and I ask why, and they tell me why, I'm like, oh, don't give up yet. And I tell my story, just to give them encouragement. Or when I hear a young person say, I don't never want to end up like my daddy or my mama, I love to share, okay, that's anger that you need to control, because I am very convinced that the anger that I had growing up from my parents fed the outcome in my own life. So I try to tell them, no, don't look at it like that. And just like with her, I try to let her know that, yeah, me and her dad both dropped the ball. But that does not determine your future. You know, we're just the vessels that God used to get you here. You know, we can only be what we saw growing up. And I always like to tell people, you can never be what you never had.
True.
And give people break, you know, and accept people for who they are, where they are. You know, so that story, you know, my story with the drugs, no, I don't like it, but I had to go through it. Yeah. And if I had to repeat it my life over again, I do it all the same way. Yeah. I don't regret anything.
Oh, dang. I think y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. You ready? Yeah. All right. You can tell me if I'm wrong, cause I thought about that so many times. That question, like what would I change? You know what I'm saying? And this shit that I straight, cause I made myself I made myself answer it. Mm-hmm. Like, cause sometimes you be like, oh, you don't want to really say the shit. Right. But I made myself. I'm like, and then when I thought about what it was like, you know what? I like the story because it's my story.
Exactly.
Exactly. Don't make you
exactly. It's mine.
Exactly. Take that shit like this.
It's a lot of stuff that we did that we can want to change right now.
Yeah.
But you can't.
I gotta tell my mom.
But a lot of things that we did that we say, I did it because I did. You know? But we can't live like that no more. We gotta think before we do something.
Man.
But they taught us to think before we did stuff.
I hate waking up every morning before I go to work, or every night before I go to work, and seeing the things that's going on in East St. Louis and St. Louis. And we doing it to ourselves. Yeah. We doing it to ourselves, man. Yeah. That's not right. But guess what? Our bodies were programmed to do that because the ancestors, we got to do something to change. Yeah. Make this music better, not hate on each other, help support each other. Like you supporting my daughter, you supporting this young man, my wife. We need to support each other. We the only race that don't support each other. Man. We the only race that don't support each other, bro. Yeah. Do you notice that?
I know.
We the only race that don't support each other.
Man.
It's bad.
Yes, it is.
All day. All right. Hey. On that note, man, we finna go to my people, Shane Floyd. He got something for y'all, man.
How y'all doing, Cancer?
What up, Shane?
Good.
You know, it's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
It always is. It's that segment called Expressions of a Thug. I ain't never even asked to be a thug. Real talk. I ain't gonna say it no more. If it gets the same, I done struggle, I done hustle, I done suffer in the rain. Playing the cards, I was down. Ain't no rules to this game. So when it comes to this game, we all in. Think it's a game, you better think again. Friend, before you know you listening, got dealt the cards, so I'm gonna play my hand, stick to the plan, cause I'm gonna play my hand. Floyd boy, all in. Yes, we know. Here it go. Expressions. Slow. Breathe. Let me hold my breath a minute, because we can die any second. It's hectic in these streets. They got to search for peace. 24 coming. 2 days. 60 days. Holidays. We everybody know it's killer season. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. STL. We dwell. We trying to make our appetite big. So I'm thankful for the 1-1-25. Gotta stay alive. A new surprise. These stories just open my eyes. This the Philosophy Show. Better yet, Testimony Day.
Yes.
Be thankful. The blood of a soldier. Better yet, soldier of a blood. I just reminded myself I was a thug.
Good, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I like that.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, we finna go to a quick break. We're gonna play that pencil by Sentari. We'll be right back on the Philosophy Show.
When I first heard Pencil, I said, oh my God.
I was born in the trenches. My head, I don't listen to focus on my position. Got the gun, eyes got like a pistol. Had the lead in my system, call me a pencil. Grew up in a cold, hard world. Fought my life to be that girl. But didn't realize that I was already hurt. And everything I earned, I really deserve. And yeah, I know I got some nerve to really up and curve. But a young bitch know her worth. Cousin died over some bullshit. Sister died over the pulpit. I think about that life over and over. Wish I could cry somebody's show. I wish I could do my life over and over and over and over and over. On my head like a four-leaf clover. No matter where I'm at, I will be there for you. Even though I don't have someone to lean on, but I need someone to talk to just to ease on. I look like a model when I walk through. I'ma keep it pimpin', never say I never told you. I got the game, nobody can claim. I'm the only. You can bring up the past, but that's the only. You can know that shit, but this shit ain't on me. It's in me. I don't care what they think about me, 'cause none of them can vouch for me. And that's for shit, I'm on bullshit, yeah, I earned it, I deserved it, and that's on me. I was born in the trenches, hard head, I don't listen, too focused on my position. Got the gun, eyes cocked like a pistol. Had the lead in my system, call me pencil.
Oh yeah, we are back. So I'm gonna give y'all an option, man, cause we coming. We got a little time. We ain't got that much time. We normally do this session called "Let's Think About It," but I gotta ask you a question. Do you know who Dwight Howard is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You do?
I'm a basketball fan.
Okay. Do you?
Basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get hubby in here on this one too, because I know he know about Dwight Howard. I think he do.
Is it, you talking about politics way or?
Well, just know him, period. Then we can talk about because I'm definitely finna, yeah, because I want to, but, I'm going to play this, I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to play this clip real quick, and, this is not my content. This is something that came off YouTube, but, it is talking about the Dwight Howard situation. And I want to talk about it because this dude.
Interesting story. Dwight Howard accused of forcing himself on a man. Doesn't deny the encounter, denies the nature of the encounter. So let's put it up for a mass. A man named Stephen Harper has accused Dwight Howard of assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. According to the narrative, this took place in 2021. Howard, per the lawsuit, allegedly performed sexual acts that Harper did not consent to. The former NBA star admitted communicating with Harper on Instagram before eventually meeting him. Harper provided text messages and Uber receipts to prove he did hook up with Howard at the player's residence. Harper reportedly visited Howard on July 19th, 2021, per Radar Online. According to the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, the sexual acts that happened that day were all consensual. They were all consensual. Stephen Harper, though, argued that was not the case.
All right.
In his complaint, Harper wrote that
I'm gonna stop it there. Shout out to the people who reported this. Check them out on YouTube. All right. What the fuck?
What the hell?
But they said it was all consensual.
Yeah,
so how is it? But then, damn, what you doing?
So I want to start off with, come on, Dwight Howard, man. Why? Dog, all right, I'm going to give you your props for being upfront and right now and saying, because you can't deny it. They got you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you fooled a lot of people, bro.
Yeah. I saw a lot of shit.
You know? Yeah, we all was like, all right, maybe just, you know what I'm saying? You get them little clown motherfuckers that be doing that clown ass shit. But you was on full-fledged gay mode, bro.
Yo.
You know.
Come on, dog. If you gonna be, nah, don't do nobody like that, dog.
Man.
They just too damn.
I understand.
Dude.
No, I don't understand. I understand.
That was too big.
Bruh! I'm like, this could never be. Ever. That's why.
No, doesn't matter.
But motherfuckers been saying shit.
Yes.
I done seen this dude put his whole hand in between somebody.
I seen a dude come off the fucking playing field in the basketball. He grabbed his whole thing in front of everybody.
So,
and they all wiped it off like it wasn't nothing.
Like, who does that? Well, this my
don't.
thing, right? No, but you know what? They mix it, and I can say they mix it with the white
Thanks,
boys.
Obama.
The white boys do that type of shit, and it's not considered gay to them.
I know.
Some
pat on the butt. Don't pat me on my butt when I come off the field. You got a problem. We gonna have a serious problem. If I'd have made the NFL, that would have been the one rule that would have been taken off. Because I would have been the first guy that came off the field. My player mate touched me on my butt and told me good play. Shake my hand and tell me good play. Or give me 5 and tell me good play. Don't touch my thigh or my butt and tell me good play. Seriously.
Hey, but that's real. I'm just, come on, bro. Talk to me, Sane. What the fuck, bro?
How many championships you got?
One. And he just won that one. Damn.
Hey, bro. Motherfucker. You been accused for playing soft for years.
Damn. Damn.
No.
And that's why his back, he had back problems.
Soft.
Glute.
So that explains.
He got sugar problems, diabetes, sickle cell. Still don't touch my bells.
Hey, I just want to say this, man. Again, I don't have no issue with all the gay community.
Me
neither. We entertain them and all of that.
LGBT,
I don't have no issue with what people do in their bedroom. It's your choice. But this situation with Dwight Howard is just something kind of almost down lowish type
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, like how many years?
How many
Yeah,
years?
so-
How you been doing this?
That's
bro?
all you
How long
questioning.
did
How
you-
many
like,
years?
How long did you know?
Obviously, this motherfucker been doing that shit.
Yeah.
We just didn't know about it or something
People-
because you just
they
don't
ended
be
it out
Was
at
he
the
doing the
NBA
business?
game.
What one he was doing?
Look,
They edited it out in the game.
I've been watching the motherfucking shit. It's so explicit that if you know what I'm saying, like me being a straight guy, it's kind of weird to even talk about it.
Yes.
Because it's so explicit. Cause it's explicit. This dude had a whole nother dude in there dressed like a girl when this dude came.
Wow.
You know,
Yes,
like,
this how he was
wow.
getting
He got-
down, and he don't.
You know.
You heard he said it was consensual. That's because he can't deny it.
Dressed up like
So what if he could have denied it?
Yeah.
He couldn't deny it.
Right.
All he fighting is because the dude said he gonna rape him, or he raped him and shit.
Oh.
So we know that's a lie.
Yeah,
we
that's a
know
lie.
you
No,
lying.
Yeah, you did not.
You was coming to get. You knew what the fuck you was doing.
Yes, you did.
You was trying to out this man.
You sure did.
Yeah.
That's what you was doing, trying to
he
get
did.
paid.
On the
Yeah.
dime, and then come out, so that's, you know, it's just let it be his business, silly. That's shit.
Yeah.
Don't understand.
Why
It's an
always be
understanding
like, why
of
always
every
be them famous
understanding.
mugs that do that though? Like they be doing the
Understand that.
strangest stuff. They be like, bro, you know.
It's funny.
I just think that they get to a certain level in their life where they think they can do what they want to do.
They without.
Because it's never
They,
been
they,
stopped.
they mixing with the wrong people.
Yeah.
See them doing what they doing, and they like, oh, this is what we do at this level, you know, and they forget where they come from. Everything they was taught, and yeah, I got all this.
But they got money, they can get
Yeah,
money.
I got all this money. I can do what I want to do, you know, and it's weird. It's weird and it's scary.
That's scary.
But it's only gonna get worse.
It is getting worse.
Yeah, well, basically,
It
yes.
is getting worse.
Yeah.
You know.
It's and even man, just talking about that, I know this going a little bit off subject, but it's the same on how far we going with like, even with money.
I had two daughters.
That shit. Oh,
They're beautiful.
That.
I had two daughters. They're beautiful, and they started dancing.
Yeah.
Behind my back, and I didn't know they was dancing. And when I found out they was dancing, I told them, I said, y'all gorgeous. So why y'all doing this? They said, for this, Dad.
The money.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But they don't do it no more. Now, the grace of God, because I was on them. Not really
He was
on
on
them,
the boy.
but they moved in my neighborhood, so I was able to just like every day on that level, stop.
Yeah.
You
most
making me look
definitely.
bad. I got people. I had a best friend call me. He dead now. His name is Tyrone. He said, "I'm at the Hustle Club in Washington Park." He said, "Both of your babies on stage dancing." You remember telling you that? I said, "No, dude, you got the wrong kids."
Yeah.
He said, "No, bro, your daughters is dancing." And I went to my daughters that night. Only the next day, I was like, "What are y'all doing?" They said, "That
The money.
we paying our bills."
Money.
You know, I didn't raise them to be that, which I was out their life for 11 or 12 year period at one time. And then we got back into each other's life when I met my wife right here. You know, they couldn't accept her in the beginning, but then they started accepting her. Then we let them move in. We started seeing flaws. So we was like, we got a part.
By the grace of God, we all good now.
We all good now.
But it's money.
We had
and
the boy.
and
It was about the cash.
Yep, you can get to.
I don't want my daughter to run off to no cash. This is my baby.
You gotta keep
Sentari. This is my
integrity.
wife's daughter, but I'm a stepdad. But I'm in her life since she was 18 years old. But she talked to me a lot, and me and her bump heads because we both Aries. You know, we bump heads a lot. You know, but not very much. You know, I love my baby. You know, but she's trying to get herself together, and I'm giving up. I have the patience to do that. You hear me? But she's doing good,
You know,
and I appreciate it. I appreciate. You know, she's not doing nothing. She not.
And you know, even if she do take off and get to that level, like that level with
They
money,
don't mean nothing.
Lord, and I mean, my prayer is that she just stays grounded. You know, because there's so much influence out there. You know, Hollywood. Oh my God. You know,
Don't get caught up in the
you get
limelight.
caught up in it. You know, and that man probably got caught up in it. You know, who's to know
Can't
what
be
his
with
story
nobody,
is,
can't-
how long
That
he's
boy,
been struggling
yeah.
with that.
It seemed like
Because it's
been
probably
like
been in
that.
him for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
I dated 2 guys on the DL,
Yeah.
and both of them, at the beginning, now I didn't know they was on the DL till after the fact, you know. But looking back, I could see signs. And they're very successful men now. You know what I'm saying? And both of them are in relationships with women.
Damn.
Got kids with women, because they told me their stories when we first started dating. They were molested by men, so that made them question their sexuality.
Right.
Because they were like, oh, well, if a man touches me, does that mean I'm gay? You know?
Right.
So they flip-flopped backwards and forth, you know. But by the grace of God, both of them are in relationships now, you know. I don't know if that's still going on with them, because it's none of my business. I'm not in their life. But that's how stuff like that happens.
True.
It really does. So, you know, I'm curious to see what his whole story is.
Yeah.
He needs to come out with something.
That's probably what it is.
It is probably what it is.
That's his next step.
That gotta be.
Because he came, that was basically a come out.
I mean, I watched this man, seen a dude come off the side, out the basketball court, and this dude just grabbed his whole thing in front of the whole motherfucker.
Yeah, so he been on that.
Yeah.
And then
that
people
was
just wiped
that
it
was
off.
like
That was
15
20
years ago.
years ago.
I'd be curious what the locker room conversation
Right,
was.
Look, you see, he don't be on the team. He was hopping around teams for about like 5 to 10 years of his
Jumping
last.
from team to
So
team.
people were talking about his locker room. So motherfucker, and he don't seem like he can keep it in. You know what I'm saying?
This boy was like, oh, sorry. This boy was like, I was like, damn, nigga.
Right.
They took that shit on NBC so quick. That boy was like, good play. I was like, good play. I would have been like,
but you know, like our community, and I don't like to call us black. I don't like to call us African Americans. I like to call us copper colored people. That's just copper colored people. Because, you know, our community, you know, if we look back at our ancestry, that wasn't a thing with us. You know, a lot of stuff wasn't a thing with us. And, you know, and a lot of people, they don't tap into the real knowledge of where we came from. How, you know, they were taught at school, of course, how we got here and all that, but that ain't the truth. But most people know that by now. But I know I was tapping into, you know, because I love knowledge. And, you know, we didn't believe in marriage out of wedlock. I mean, having kids out of wedlock. We had our own way of doing things. But then after segregation, we started mingling, you know. You know, like, for instance, my hometown, Paducah, had the black business district, as they call it. It was called Bronzeville. It was literally 3 blocks from the white communities downtown, but we weren't allowed to shop down there. So we had so many businesses, 2 blocks. But when segregation came in, people stopped going to those businesses because we wanted what we thought we didn't have. You know, well, I want to shop here, I want to shop there. Same way with just their customs, you know, shaving heads. That's not us. You know, I mean, they shave their heads. It's certain things that we just, and then the women, you know, us as black women, we weren't really what you call promiscuous. Yeah, we did things. I'm sure they did sneak around, but you were shunned upon. But then you went into the women's movement, you know, and here we go. You know, and then
it ain't really a movement. I feel like it's just
a
way to be like, you know, you're not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, but I feel like that was a lot of outside influence.
And people ain't scared to say that they ain't gonna do what they would do.
And because we were in a position where we felt like we were missing out on something, we changed.
Yeah.
And it's still going, and it's still going.
So basically living into this. Buying into this American situation.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody just do what everybody
wants.
Where we
at. Yes, sir.
That's just where we at.
But the thing is, though, we need to, as black men and black women,
you know,
and black artists, and black promoters, and black studios, we need to not do what the other people did.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
no,
need to come
for real.
together, white, black, yellow,
Yeah,
green.
so
If these are
sometimes
artists, he
we
sound
don't
good, we need to support them.
Yeah.
We need to come together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah, I
saying,
don't look at it
I don't
as a
care
race
if you
thing,
from
it's
East St.
humanity.
Louis or
Yeah,
St. Louis
it's
or
not
North
no race
Carolina or
thing,
South
it's
Carolina or New York or Kentucky. We still are the same people. Let's
Yeah.
support each other. That's how we gonna make money, because anybody's trying to give us no money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We go to Enterprise. We can perform at what the other club called that we be going to. We support Lil Baby, all of them. We support you. I support any guy that's got a podcast. But let's support for real and not be behind that brother back saying he ain't on this, he ain't on that. Because I want to see you make it, bro. I want to make it. I want my daughter to make it. I want my wife to make it. I'm still working. That's all I'm going to do the rest of my life.
We're going to make it.
Let's go.
We gonna make it.
I pray
We
the
gonna
White
make
Howard
it.
makes it.
We gonna make it.
All he gonna do is write a book.
Yeah, he needs
Slick
to.
ass
He need to tell his
motherfucker.
backstory.
Back there doing
We need to hear the deep
Nigga
backstory. You know, like R.
They
Kelly.
trying to make us feel bad why they ain't fucking with you. Now we know why they ain't fucking with you, Dwight Howard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
how.
if you would have
we
been
do.
straightforward, then
It would've
you know,
understood.
then we could look at you
But then if he
as
would've
they
came out and
discriminating on you because you homosexual.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's really what they was doing, but you wasn't coming out doing all this retarded shit, so they kicked your ass out the fucking NBA.
Yes, they
He
did.
was not giving what he was supposed to be giving.
Yeah, get your ass. You
Big
They didn't do
Joe.
nothing to Dennis Rodman.
right? That's what I'm
They didn't do nothing to
saying.
Dennis Rodman when he don't win the Oprah Winfrey show with the dress on.
Right?
That's
Because
did.
Rodman's been
They
rapping.
did.
Right.
He been never
He
hit.
was straight up,
That
wasn't
man
on no
must be
bullshit.
talented.
You could tell, yeah.
Ain't no better than Dennis Rodman, so now you feeling sorry for yourself.
Man.
Yeah, man. We ain't
Alright.
trying to hear that.
No, not at all.
No.
All right, y'all. Hey, man, we had a good segment, man.
Yes, we
I like
did.
this,
I
man.
enjoyed it, man.
Y'all got me some energy from yesterday, because I woke up at 10. I normally be up about 8. I'm like,
Yeah.
I woke
let's
up
do
6.
this shit.
It's
real,
happening
though.
organically.
All day. You hear me?
real, though. I
All
enjoyed
day.
myself.
And I knew this was going to be a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we look forward to seeing you again, Centuria.
Okay.
I love saying that name, too, because I got a cousin. Her name is Centuria.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So you
Yeah.
cut the off that motherfucker.
Yeah, I did that.
Can you let them know where they can find you at and what you got coming up?
You can find me on Sentari or Sentari on Facebook, and that's 2 separate accounts. We're gonna come up with our little what's it called? The UR code?
Mm-hmm.
Or
QR code.
QR
We'll get
code
that.
where
You can just,
so cause you just scan it, you know what I
you
mean?
got it everywhere. Yeah.
Instead of just saying all the. But anyway, what's coming up? Like he said, November 1st, I got going to that, and I'm taking over. You know that. Like, I ain't even playing.
We got a
And I
surprise
support
for
everybody.
y'all.
Just know that. But you know how I'm coming. Ain't gonna be no easy thing.
Yeah.
But besides that, then after that, I got the award show.
Yes.
I'm performing at that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you already know how that's gonna be. And then on the 17th, I got the Ladies of the Louvre. And we got like behind the scenes stuff going on, but we can't say that's behind the scenes. But that's what it is. How much we got? Oh yeah, Debbie on the Block dropping on the 4th.
December
December
4th.
4th. I'm
Yeah.
definitely ready to see that. I'm definitely ready to see that. All right. You want to give any shout outs, and we also, you want to say something at the end too?
Yeah, I
All
want to. I only got one page, and you can find me on Mary Snorton Beckwith on Facebook. I can't manage any other social medias because I manage her social medias, and it's time consuming. So I just like to keep everything in one spot. Pretty much next year, I want to tap into my writing. You know, getting her in order so I can free up some space for me. You know, tap back into my writing plays. I've been talking to Ray like.
Okay.
You know, about putting some stuff on her network, you know, and everything. So I'm excited for that. Other than that, I'm gonna stick to my hairstylist business because that's my core, you know. But and managing Sentari and helping her, you know, get to the next level. And then our own, like I said earlier, our own company, me and hubby in Brooklyn with Sentari, centered around Sentari. You know, I want to give a shout out to my brother, Philosofee Snorton. He plays a big behind the rose scenes with this because he's been an artist for years. Now he's a retired artist, so he just likes giving advice. So that's definitely my sounding board. I don't make a move without running it by him first.
Get like LLC license.
Yeah, we getting all that together.
Distribution license.
Well, we're trying to get some stuff like that going, but we don't know yet. You know, but right now, you know,
distribution is
we trying, you know, to do that.
Definitely
But just, you know, continuously working on me one day at a time. Pretty much, that's it.
All right, y'all. We're about to get up out of here. We're going to end with that 25 to life. Keep dissing.
Yes.
Shout out to my people. I did have something to say. What was that? I forgot, man. I'm mad because it was something good. Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Before we get off of here, I got to...
Look, I was trying with these hoes, now I'm trying to miss they call. Bitch, I'm pimping Pokemon, feel like I could catch them all. Step back, 3-point, I'm about to wet them draws. Make sure your sinus is clear, I'ma need that neck and all. Camera phone ready, we about to make a vlog. Touchdown in that pussy, I'ma hit my dancing all. Gotta show me what you got, I don't do this shit for clout. Told the hoe to catch me on the rebound, she start boxing out. Bitch tripping cause the dick on, she had the grip wrong. She start lying on my name, must be miserable. Pop a pill or two, when we chill girl, we gon' turn up. Talking to you while I dick you down, girl, I'ma learn you something. 25 tatted on your body, it was promo. Come to think about it, I could use a little hoe as a logo, yeah. When I step in the room, it be so cold. You will probably think that I'm moving slow-mo, yeah. Get paid, I just chose to get paid. Called the whole lame line dissing on my name, but it's cool. People around 25 already know how I move. People around 25 already know that I...
Shout out to everybody that came out last night.
Yeah, that was
again.
lit. I called it live.
With
that was
shits.
lit.
All day. Hey,
all them dope ass artists.
Look, I was trying with these hoes, now I'm trying to miss they call. Bitch, I'm pimping Pokemon, feel like I could catch them all. Step back, 3-point, I'm about to wet them draws. Make sure your sinus is clear, I'ma need that neck and all. Camera phone ready, we about to make a vlog. Touchdown in that pussy, I'ma hit my dancing all. Gotta show me what you got, I don't do this shit for clout. Told the hoe to catch me on the rebound, she start boxing out. Bitch tripping cause the dick on, she had the grip wrong. She start lying on my name, must be miserable. Pop a pill or two, when we chill girl, we gon' turn up. Talking to you while I dick you down, girl, I'ma learn you something. 25 tatted on your body, it was promo. Come to think about it, I could use a little hoe as a logo, yeah. When I step in the room, it be so cold. You will probably think that I'm moving in slow-mo, yeah. Get paid, I just chose to get paid. Called the whole lame line dissing on my name, but it's cool. People around 25 already know how I move. People around 25 already know that I'm true. Already know that it's up. Already know whoever crossed me over really fucked up. So keep dissing, ho. Kiss that fuck shit under a mistletoe. Go play it with your daddy, Ken Griffin, ho. You dealing with mental shit. I ain't gon' get personal and mention it, but you the type of bitch that this the same hoes you kick it with. I'm sick of it. Oh, you hit me up cause you on dick again. Knew your ass was crazy, should've charged you. I'm a businessman. Smoking on the Instagram, taste like candy yams. Ran into your people at an event, but I ain't wanna jam. I ain't had to leave, wasn't in no cram, cause I had that blam. It was tense at that very moment after I had to laugh. 2-5, keep a 2-5, can you add the map? Quick with the autograph, to get you an autograph. Performing with that art tuck, I'm an artifact. Boo to a scary nigga, he having a heart attack. 2-5, jumping on the track, you can call it crack. Niggas dropped the ball, I picked it up, now they jumping jacks. Left that hoe where she left me at, now she call it back. Left that hoe where she left me at, now she call it back. What the fuck was that? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? 25 coming back, ripping every fucking track, yeah. Yeah, who fucking with him though?
ignition, ho. Keep dissing, I use it as ammunition, ho. Yeah, keep dissing, ho. I got the smoke, I be riding with a piston, bro. Yeah.